Hey everyone, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thanks for hanging out with me for Project Life. Stick around if you want to see what I'm going to do. Hey friends, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. Thanks for being here for Project Life. It's Memory Planning Monday, and I am working in my 9x12 album from scrapbook.com. This week, you can see I've pre-selected my embellishments I'm showing you. My cards already in the pockets along with the photos. This is week 35, and it was the last full week before our first day of school, both for Nora and I. So we are trying to squeeze in, all the things. And so right now I'm just showing you a lot of embellishments, chipboard pieces, some of the die cuts and stickers or labels that I'll be using from Studio Calico in my stash, along with some puffy little cute little character stickers that are from American Greetings that I buy at Target. And so these cards I've selected are not from any particular kit. Like, they are all from various Studio Calico kits. I just decided to go with bright colors. And the reason I did was because the card that says "Take more chances, dance more dances" was the perfect expression because of the play date Nora had with her friend Kenzie, and that's all they do. They just make up tons and tons of dances together, and so that card kind of inspired the rest of it, as well as the road trip card. And so I kind of worked off those two to try, I guess, to bring it all together, even though I think it kind of looks like a color explosion, but that's totally fine. And I'm really glad that I was able to use a lot of my stash items. So you can see I'm working on my title card here. Really fun, lots of bright colors on it, and I love it. It's very busy, so I think I was already going to be challenged to have the title stand out. So I used these big green puffy alphas and numbers from Pink Fresh Studio to spell out week, and then 35. Oh, there I'm referencing my Hobonichi, my daily pages, which I would be lost without. I'm also putting a label on there to put the days, so it's August 26th through September 1st. And then I'm using these smiley stickers that I have in my stash, along with actually these other puffy stickers. They're hexagon shaped from Amy Tangerine by American Crafts. And then I'm just going to put a little like foxy on there and call that done. And the picture to the left is from Monday when Nora had her friend Avery over, and I just took a picture of those two and put a label sticker that just said that she came for a play date. I decided to add the funky chipboard banner piece there in order to bring in some color for that photo, and then a little bunny puffy sticker. And then in the middle of the week, I have that title, or not that title, the quote card, the Take More Chances card. And I just decided to, once I've auditioned all the different embellishments, I settled on a circle sticker that said AUG for abbreviated August, obviously, and then a smiley face and the little green frog. And then the picture in the middle is Nora and Kenzie posing at the end of one of the dances they did. And if you saw last week's Project Life video, the two of them had made up a different dance where they ended in a similar shape, but they were laying on the floor in a heart with their bodies, which is so cute. And then I embellished that with a label sticker that just said they had a play date, which equaled dance, makeup, and painting, because Nora came home with a pretty little painting that she made. And then I decided to use the 3x4 card to the right of that as a place to journal 3 different things about the week. And so I didn't know how I was going to use it, but I liked that it was color blocked out already. And I felt like I could use the same alphas from the title card to stand for M, T, and W for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then just journal to the sides of it. So that's what I did. At first I wasn't sure. I thought maybe I would use like each little square to put an embellishment in or something, but I decided that, I really wasn't going to have any other place to journal on. So that's what I decided to do. So on the blue square, I put the M, and on the pink square, I put the T, and on the like robin's egg blue square, I put the W. And then on Monday, I just wrote that I had a dermatology appointment and got several face injections for my psoriasis, equals ouch, because it was very painful. And since I had a little bit of room underneath that journaling, I just put the little red puffy heart, and I think it added just a little something. And then next to Tuesday, I wrote swimming and fun at Mia's house. That's one of Nora's friends. And that Nora had her orthodontist appointment, and that it was December daily boxing period that started. And I was really fortunate to be able to grab everything that I wanted and things I didn't necessarily need, but ended up adding to my box as I saw Allie Edwards and her team sharing how they might be using them throughout the project. So of course, I had to add those to my cart as well. And then next Wednesday, I wrote about how I packed up everything and we drove down to New Jersey for our little getaway. And it was so hot that day. We had plans to leave earlier in the day and spend most of the day at Six Flags Great Adventure, but it was like 99 degrees all day and it wasn't going to start cooling down until the evening. So we took our time and didn't get down there until 4 when we checked into our hotel, and then we unpacked and like chilled out for a second and then drove over to the theme park and just went on the water ride, and went on the King Ka twice in a row because that is the ride Nora couldn't wait to try. And I showed a little video of it, I think in my last Project Life, but I will just put up a little photo so you guys can see. And then that is going to be it for this row. So wasn't that roller coaster crazy? I think it's like North America's tallest, fastest roller coaster. So you can Google it. It's called Kingda Ka, Kingda, and then Ka. So moving on to the bottom row are just a couple photos of us taking a selfie after Nora picked out a couple of new stuffies to take home. Kind of a tradition whenever we go to a new amusement park or go to our yearly amusement park. She picks a couple, one or two, depends how big and how expensive they are. And that was the end of the evening after being disgusting and sweaty in the 90-degree weather and getting wet on the log ride and then riding the King Ka. And so I just put the chipboard geotag, a smiley face and a puffy heart, and then the chipboard tag with the 3 stars. It says, I wrote dinner, check, log ride, check, King Ka, ×2, check, and new stuffies, check. Then the bottom right, those 2 3x4 cards, actually they're right there, road trip, and then the photo of Nora in the gift shop. Those are taped down to a piece of 4x6 copy paper so that they stay in place together because that's a 4x6 slot for photos. So I just put New York - New Jersey on the road trip card, again, to bring in those alpha stickers. And then on the picture of Nora in the gift shop wearing that little hat, she looks so cute. So that was for my Instagram stories, but I decided to take a screenshot and make it a photo. I just put a circle that said 8 for 8 being August, but also Nora is 8 in this photo, so it kind of is a double meaning. And then the hexagon sticker that says Wild Child, and then a little smiley face. And that is going to conclude the left side of this spread. You guys can see the close-ups in real time. And then moving on to the right side is a 4x6 photo of Nora and Matt in front of El Toro, which is a different wooden coaster we rode that was crazy, so crazy. We were not expecting all the coasters to be as wild and fun as they were. We loved them. And so I just embellished that with a here we go tag and stamp the date there. The chipboard piece that says fun, 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 fun. On the right, I did another embellishment cluster because clearly I am just having zero control over embellishment vomit all over my photos. And so I added the August circle sticker, a smiley face, and then another geotag. And then I created a flip up on the right with the 3x4 photos, one on top of the other. Nora on the Lasso of Truth Wonder Woman ride. She did all by herself, which is crazy. That ride was bananas. You guys got to check that out. Matt and I couldn't do it. We would get very sick, and she wanted to do it so badly that she rode it herself. Matt did wait in line with her the entire time because it was a very, very long line, but she rode the ride herself. So we are very, very proud of our super brave girl. And on the front, it's a picture of Nora and I in front of the Batman roller coaster, and I embellished it, but I don't love how it came out. I don't know, but I'm just going to leave it. It's just the puffy smiley face, the love puffy sticker, and a heart. Then I added one of the tabs from Allie Edwards so that I knew to flip up that picture. And underneath is a lined ledger card that just says all the coasters, and then I used my Zig Clean color dot marker to list them out. So we did Green Lantern twice, El Toro, King Ka, Buccaneer, Jersey Devil, Skull Mountain, Nitro, Batman, then Nitro again, and Nora only on the Lasso of Truth. And we ended our day with Medusa, which was one of our absolute favorites. So there I am, just copying the information from my Hobonichi. And then in the middle row, it's a picture of Natasha and I. She was so kind and came to meet us at our hotel before we left for IKEA on Friday. She was my Chappy bestie when I had Patreon for that brief blip of a second, and someone who I've been conversing with, and she's been following me for years, and it was so lovely. She lives right down there, so it was excellent to be able to hang out with her just for a little bit and chat and give her some goodies that I had in my room, my craft room, that I wasn't going to be using anymore. And she's just such a lovely, high quality, amazing human being. So that's a picture of us. And I just took the on the road die cut and used that as a like little journaling point. And I wrote that I got to meet her before we left, and put a today puffy sticker, a smiley face, and a flamingo, and stamped the date. The middle pocket card is a space I use for journaling because there aren't any pictures about our trip to IKEA and or our trip after that, or I should say our stop after that at Woodbury Commons. So I just, again, used the alpha stickers to spell out IKEA, put a geotag chipboard, and talked about that we drove in the crazy traffic to Paramus and ate, and then went through all the floor displays, spent way too much money, but we did get new dressers for our room and a huge Calico shelf with inserts, and of course lots of little accessories. And that Matt and I ended up having to play Tetris with all the boxes that we had to load in our little car, so that was really funny. And then I cut down the chipboard piece that says plan for today, and I use that sort of as a way to break up the journaling, and talked about how we went to Woodbury Commons for some back to school items for Nora. She got 2 new pairs of Nikes, a pair of Uggs, and 2 pairs of Lululemon leggings. And that we also ate dinner and got boba while we were there. I think we ended up getting home at like 10:30. It was late. Or 10 o'clock, something like that. And then Sunday was Nora's first game for cheerleading. So there's a picture of her there looking super cute. And unfortunately, the uniform that they ordered for her is a women's small, and it's swimming on her. So we're trying to fix that situation. But she wore it, and she did an amazing job. They did not win the game, but the cheerleaders were amazing. And it's really awesome to see her leadership skills coming out this year. Is her second year on the junior cheer team. So I put a little geotag there, mostly to cover up the girl's face behind her, because she wasn't actually, that little girl was not feeling well. So her face just shows it, and I wanted to kind of cover that up, so I put the geotag and a smiley face and a bunny face sticker, and then I just journaled first game of the season, we lost, and a chipboard piece that says today is the day, and stamped the date. And then the last row is just a filler card that says every day is an adventure. I really wanted to use it because of the green lettering on it and then the blue background. I thought it kind of tied all the other cards I chose in pretty well. And the sentiment made sense for our week. So I just kept it simple. I just added a few little stickers on that. And then on the last picture, it's all the girls, although I did cut some of them out for the purpose of fitting this into a 3x4 size photo. And Nora's in the very front doing a split there. So I spelled out cheer and put a smiley face, and then used the chipboard arrow that says check this out. And that's going to be it for this week. So like the video if you did, subscribe if you're not, and make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss my content. And I'll see you next time. Take care, friends. Remember that you are enough. Bye.